Welcome to Popping Culture Podcast, episode 32. I'm Jay.
I'm Adrian.
And we are back after a couple weeks being gone.
Yeah, where you been, man? What's been going on?
There was a thing with some people, you know.
I think that thing is called Star Wars Celebration.
And those people were 150,000 people.
A lot of people there.
A lot of people.
And then that thing called C2E2.
That was your thing.
That was my thing.
I was doing the work thing.
Yeah. No, that's not as much fun as the Star Wars celebrating thing.
It's also not as much fun as Giordano's pizza.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
We should talk about all this while having a beer. I've had a long day. It's been an annoying day. I'm going to drink a beer.
There you go.
And
what are you going to drink?
I'm glad you asked. The Butte Creek Brewing Organic Porter. And to read their description, our handcrafted ale is brewed with all organic premium malted barley and hops. So I'm Butte Creek Brewing Company, located in California.
Nowhere specific in California, just California.
I apologize. Ukiah?
Ukiah. Oh, I've been to Ukiah. That's actually a really cool town.
You've been
College
to
town.
Ukiah?
Yeah.
And this is not a twist off. The cap specifically says pry off.
Yeah, Jessica and I did a road trip all the way down to Southern California 2 summers ago. And one of the places we stopped was Ukiah. Like I said, college town, middle of nowhere. But they have a really cool coffee shop there that we stopped at.
I love coffee.
Yeah. I also love beer.
It's coming out clear for a well, not clear, but that is a light porter color, my friend.
I don't know that I even want to pour this. Yeah, this is
That's more like an amber color. Maybe Ukiah's not that cool.
Maybe it's because it's organic.
I do blame hipsters for ruining everything I love.
And to be fair, to be in a city named Ukiah, you have to be a hipster.
I could barely even pronounce it. We all know my English sucks.
They're either hipster or Amish. I don't know.
What do you call an Amish hipster? Like, do those exist? If you're an Amish hipster... Okay, I guess you're not watching this. If you know an Amish hipster, I want to meet them, please.
Do they have, like, the curly mustache with the full long beard?
Oh, yeah, but they did it before it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's...
I guess Amish glasses are hipster glasses.
That's true.
That's just a thing. Oh, man.
No?
That's not what I was expecting from a porter.
It tastes pretty porter-like for the color, though. It's got most of those notes that you need to have.
I'm not saying it doesn't. It's super light, though.
It is.
It's like... I feel like I got 3/4 of a porter... and then 1/4 of water.
Okay.
That's what I feel like I have. But like I said, it's been a long day, and let's do this.
And you'll drink it anyways.
I got another one in the fridge. Maybe I'll do drink
There you
too. Have we ever gone back to the fridge during an episode?
No.
Oh, man.
Could this be the first?
I don't know. Is this a challenge? Because then, yes.
All right, challenge. Okay, so you were gone for a while. Did you get a chance to watch anything while you were gone?
I did. I watched quite a few things. Watched the season finale of Fresh Off the Boat. Okay. Amazing. Okay. I love that show. Like, for those of you who have not watched season 1, watch season 1. It's phenomenal.
Here's my question. If they're planning on keeping the show around for 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons, however, at some point are they going to drop Fresh? It's going to be like off the boat? Because after 7 years, you're no longer fresh off the boat.
Well, after 9 years, I believe it's spoiled off the boat.
Oh, there you go.
Far from fresh.
It's flash frozen off the boat.
Ooh, delicious. Yeah, it's like shrimp. Just defrost it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's taken off of Eddie Huang, who it's based off of his satirical book about growing up in the States from a Taiwanese Chinese family. He's adamantly against the show, though.
Oh, really?
Like, he's outspoken against the show. How upset he is that they took, what he had wrote and totally changed it.
Okay.
Changed it into Chinese gold. Or silk, not to be racist. Chinese silk.
Let's say it's Chinese gold, just that lead-colored gold paint.
Oh. If you want... No.
No. You know how to complain.
But no, Fresh Off the Boat, awesome. I love the season finale.
Okay.
We started to talk about something, and then I kind of stopped talking about it, because let's talk about it on air.
Okay.
Binge-watched Empire.
Yeah. So I talked about this, 2 episodes ago, which was last month.
Yeah, sometime.
Right, it happened, yeah. So you watched all 13 episodes.
Yes.
Okay.
In a week.
Yeah, I would have if I was watching by myself.
Which I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's always nice when you get that show you can just watch by yourself and say, I'm watching another episode, I don't care.
I told her, baby, watch Empire, you're going to love it. And then I just binged it. So I'm done.
I don't know that she would like it.
Jess?
Yeah.
She loves the parts that are all the drama and the family. And she hates the parts where it's a rap video.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like big asses shaking everywhere.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, the drip drop song.
Yeah.
So here's how horrible I am.
As if we needed a reminder.
Ever since I started, I can't stop listening to the Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
So
that's not bad. I like Jay-Z.
As you may know, I have the Jehovah's entire collection.
Yeah, as do I.
Minus, I mean, I have the Watch the Throne album with Kanye, but I don't like it.
Okay. Now, do you have all of the old mixtapes too? Because I got those. They're kind of difficult to listen to, though.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like 70% of the enjoyment of Jay-Z's music is like the high produced studio back.
It has. So here's the thing. Lyrically, he's always been amazing.
Right.
But he does need a level of production behind his music.
Yeah.
The problem is Kanye, also lyrically very gifted, his production value is so high, it then bothers me. I don't like it anymore.
Right.
It's overproduced.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Timberland hit that lovely, not Timberlyn, hit that
Although
lovely.
Timberland and Timberlake have collabed before.
And Timberland actually produces Empire.
Yes.
Like,
right? Full circle.
So this is how bad I've been, though.
Okay.
You realize Spotify has a playlist of all the songs from Empire in their full size, not just the little clips they play. Yeah, I've been rocking that one.
You want to know what's worse than that?
That I am a conqueror? What?
So I watch mine on demand on Xfinity because I like to throw money away.
That's fair.
And they have all 13 episodes listed as you can on demand. Below that, they have the videos for all of the songs.
Music videos?
Yes.
Hulu has those also. I have not watched them.
I have not yet. No. But I know I'm going to.
Don't.
In fact, I may do that when I get home tonight.
No, man, fight that, man. Don't fight that urge. Watch Fresh Off the Boat.
Or something else. I have a lot of other things I can watch too.
Seriously, though, that song "I'm a Conqueror" is just stuck in my head.
Okay, but we both had the same issue with Empire.
Yes, I loved the first 11 episodes.
Right.
Then the last two,
yeah.
Like,
I think I was in till about halfway through episode 9. And then things just started speeding up quite a bit.
Way too quickly.
And I had made reference to this when I talked about Empire last time. The timing of the show seems really weird. Like, you'll see them in a discussion about something and, oh yeah, when my album drops next month or whatever, and then the next scene is, it's the album drop party. And I'm like, okay, what happened to ALS guy in the last month?
So here's kind of what I have a feeling of. I IMDb'd it. For those of you who are not familiar with IMDb, crawl out from the rock you've been living on, watch Empire, and come back to us. I IMDb'd it, and everybody like Cookie and Jamal are listed for 26 episodes because they've already renewed for a second year.
Right.
Terrence Howard, the guy who plays Lucius, is still only 13.
Oh.
Which makes me wonder if he's not coming back for a second year. If he is or isn't, maybe that's why they had to wrap it up so quickly, that he's under maybe contractual dispute. Like, I don't know. It is pure speculation.
I know he is in another like TV miniseries that starts
Wayward Pines. With,
yeah.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they had to compress the schedule because he was like, I'm going to go do that. I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know.
But you know what I mean about the weird timing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But seriously, super good show.
Very good show.
Loved it.
Yeah. I can see why everybody was like, "This, you got to watch Empire," because I watched it. I'm like, damn, everybody else needs to watch Empire.
So there's the show Weird Loners on
Which
Fox.
I've seen the first episode of.
And the show's
Yeah.
But even they advertise in their marketing campaign, best show by Fox. Okay, no, not really. That's Empire.
Yeah.
Like, they know what's up.
Yeah.
So ready? Ready for this? Watch this.
I feel like I should have been chanting Ziggy Saga, hey, hey, hey.
It's time to go back to the fridge for the first time ever,
There you
man.
go.
Do I get a different beer or do I just grab another one of these?
I say a different beer.
Ooh, I'll be back, folks.
Okay.
Jay, tell them about TV.
Yeah, so while he's doing that, for most of you that probably watch this, you want to grab me one while you're back there?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Most people that watch or listen to our show are probably also watching Daredevil.
Oh, no, I haven't yet, but I want to.
Okay. You have not started. I am 10 episodes in. I got 3 left. This is one that so there's shows that Jess and I will watch together that she'll be home on like a Monday or Tuesday or a day off and be like, I'm going to watch an episode if that's all right.
Okay.
And I'm usually like, okay, whatever. We were watching 2 nights ago, and I was going to bed before her, and she's like, I'm going to watch like 2 or 3 more episodes. And I'm like, No, 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 no.
Ooh, no.
This is not the show you can do that on, because this is definitely a show for me. But she is so in love with this show, and she's like, I've never even paid attention to Daredevil before, but now he's like my new favorite because this show's so good.
Ooh, she gonna start reading the comic?
Oh, hey, remember that box of Daredevil that you were supposed to bring 3 months ago?
Yeah, it was like in my car for like 3 weeks, and we always forget to grab it. And now it's out of my box when I went on my last trip.
Yeah. So,
but you can't, hold on. No. You can't bring her a fucking long box full of issues and be like, get to work. You're going to discourage the girl. Give her a trade. Just tip her toe in the Daredevil water.
Buy a trade.
All right, borrow the first 6 issues then.
Okay.
Like, of the new Mark Waid's run.
Right. No, I wouldn't start her with like Daredevil Yellow. That would just be like too much.
You can start her off like the Bendis and Kevin Smith stuff was awesome, but that was a long time ago. And then when she finds out Karen Page dies.
Oh, spoiler alert.
No, it's not. It happened 10 years ago. Okay, beer number 2, folks.
All right, what are we going with this?
Oh, yeah.
You did it.
You know what I chose.
I do.
Yes.
You just chose it because of the name.
You're goddamn right I did.
All right, so he really wanted to drink this because it is a Beaver Tail brown ale. Beaver Tail. It's not Beaver Trail. You kept saying Beaver Trail.
It's Beaver Tail.
You kept saying Trail. I kind of, it just lost.
No, it's Beaver Tail. That's what makes it so funny. Because what's another nickname for a woman's...
No, I know. But that's
both
why...
a tail and a beaver.
That's why Beaver Trail was kind of interesting to me because it's like leading to the beaver.
No.
But okay,
you already
fair
got
enough.
the tail. You know that?
Okay, fair. Okay, so this is Beaver Tail Brown Ale by Adirondack Brewery. I'm going to guess this is in New York because I think that's where the Adirondacks are.
Yeah. And we talked about that.
You think I remember that? I already had a beer. Lake George, New York. Yes.
Okay, so the description of this one, the Beaver Tail Brown. Wow, there's no description, just a narrative, which, God, I'm not going to lie, I am just not in the mood to read that whole one.
No. I'm sure you guys could probably find a website.
No, I'm doing it. I don't want to, but for our fans,
okay,
it's going to happen.
All right.
Since the 17th century, beavers have been prized for their sleek coats. In fact, these waterfronts loving creatures are the subject of a violent 70-year-long battle called the Beaver Wars.
News to me.
Despite its beaver-like dark mahogany color, this American brown ale offers a toasty, crisp flavor with the characteristics of a pale. Amarillo hops balance the malt with a hoppy citrus aroma and a crisp finish that leaves you craving more. Don't leave it to Beaver. Drink Boo! Wow. Oh, no. You sons of bitches lost me in that last sentence.
So you know where they lost me? When they said Amarillo hops? Why are we getting our hops from Texas?
Maybe my exes brew it, because all my exes lives in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's see beer number 2. Nope.
Maybe there's a reason we only drink one a night.
Yeah. Boo.
I mean, I'm going to drink it, but...
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to enjoy it. No. It's no Goose Island, which I delightfully enjoy.
I keep seeing so many ads for Goose Island now.
So,
Did you have any while you were there?
Well, duh.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I know you went for the pizza. I didn't know if you went for the Goose Island.
So let's be honest. I mentioned Goose Island on air.
Right.
And then what happened? The marketing campaign blew up.
Yeah.
So you see that? At Adirondacks, I have that power to blow your guys' shit up on Hulu marketing.
Just make a better beer.
Thumbs down. Yeah. Goose Island. Drink Goose Island, people. Yes, I had more Goose Island. It was delightful. I had their Pilsner. I had their Pale. I had their IPA, and I loved every one of them.
I keep seeing the IPA in the store. I need to pick one up.
Yeah, it's good. Speaking of Giordano's Pizza at C2E2.
Yeah, we do.
Let me recant a tale for you, buddy.
Okay.
So we get there, and we had a lovely waitress by the name of Vanessa.
Okay.
I kind of want to call her Big Mama Know-It-All, because that was a big mama who knew it all. Like, she was a large, sassy black woman. I loved every minute of her. Like, her nails, like when she talked to you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she was fantastic, though. Super sweet.
Of course.
So we all order our drinks, and I order my beer, and she brings me 2 beers.
Oh.
She's like, the bartender poured an extra one. I brought it for you. Don't tell nobody. Delightful. We then order our appetizers. She brings a small salad, and 30 seconds later, she brings this huge-ass family salad. She goes, I had to make it bigger for you. That's too small. And then I ordered chicken wings because you know how much I love hot wings.
Yeah.
She brought 2 orders because growing boy like he needs more than one. So we split 2 orders of hot wings. And then our pizza, unfortunately, we ordered 3 mediums. If you ever had Giordano's, there's like this thick and delicious.
It is the epitome of Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
If you've had Uno, disregard that horrible filth and get Giordano's. And Lindsay was with us, who's a vegetarian.
Okay.
So we ordered one pizza, which is called the meat and more meat.
Right.
Yeah, of course, 5 kinds of meat. The classic, which is like your supreme, and the garden delight or something. And then the pizzas came large, even though we ordered mediums. Because Big Mama Know-It-All took care of me. Took care of me. Free beer, free wings, free large salad, free large pizzas. Mama took care of it.
Nice.
Right?
So I don't know if I've told you this yet. You can order Giordano's pizza delivered anywhere in the country.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't.
Don't do it.
But you could.
A friend of mine, Jason, did that.
Okay.
In fact, you know Jason. He was just down here 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
And he was really reluctant to go to Giordano's when we were in Chicago. Did not want a thing to do with it. Because the only time he ever had it was when they delivered the frozen one and they baked it. And he was like, no. And we go, he's like, this is nothing like what I had.
No. So, and it never will be. If you have a pizza put in dry ice and shipped across the country, it will never be the same as if you get it fresh out of that oven.
No. In fact, next time I go to Chicago, I will totally buy whoever's listening a Giordano's pizza, including you.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I have to be back there sometime this fall, winter. I don't know.
As long as it's after mid-September, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on that in a month.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So what about you? What have you been watching?
So obviously I watched Daredevil.
Yeah.
We're also caught up on Flash, Arrow, Big Bang Theory. I'm an episode behind on The Following.
Okay.
But that's a fucking amazing show.
I remember you saying
you need to watch that show.
I was thinking about binging that or Empire, and Empire won.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
I had the choice between season 1 of Following and season 1 of Empire, I would go with Empire.
Okay. I chose wise then.
Yeah. I started a couple movies that were crap, so I turned them off and sent them back. So I haven't watched any movies since last time we recorded. That's about it.
Okay.
I mean,
so 2 things.
Okay.
1, it's the pale version of the beer I don't like.
Right.
That back end. So, no. 2, I watched The Maze Runner.
okay.
Okay. Boo.
Yes.
Here's the problem. I watched it because first off, I struggled for the first 20 minutes. I'm like, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Nope, sure enough, it's not. All right, but now I need to at least, I'm on a plane. So my options were either.
snakes with you on that?
What's that?
With snakes?
There may have been snakes on the motherfucking plane.
Okay.
So my options were twofold. Either 1, I invest another hour and finish this movie. Or 2, buy the in-flight Wi-Fi, connect to it, Google Wikipedia, and find out how it ended.
No. What airline did you fly?
Alaska.
Okay. They have a thing I noticed on our trip down to Celebration. You can, without buying the Wi-Fi, still connect, and then have a bunch of movies on.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
It's delightful.
And I was like, I'm not about to take out... I was reading comics on my tablet, but I was like, I'm not about to, look at their movies. I got all these comics to read.
Dude, their movie selection
I will get to my crazy comic binging in a minute.
We both have some crazy comic binging. However, they have, up-to-date movies and TV shows.
Okay.
It is delightful. But I want to do the Maze Runner. So it's either pay for the Wi-Fi or finish it out. I finished it out. It was an anticlimactic end. It's an anticlimactic story. The whole time, I was wasting my time.
Yeah.
Wasting my time.
So, and you never read the book?
Nope.
Correct? Okay. So the book is amazing. But they did that shitty thing where they take a really good book, try to adapt it into a movie, cut out most of the important parts, and you're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Is the book also part of a trilogy or a series?
Yeah, yeah. There's the Maze Runner series. So there's Maze Runner...
Maze Hunter and Mazerific.
Maze Runner, Scorch Trials, and I don't remember what the other one is.
Don't care.
No, the book is very good. So when we saw the movie, we were very, very disappointed.
Clearly they're not going to make a sequel to this movie. It did not do well enough. It is the Golden Compass. Golden Compass came out on a cliffhanger,
That's true.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The other movie I watched was Chimpanzees.
I'm sorry, what?
Chimpanzees.
Okay.
Okay, it is a Disneynature film. Delightful. I loved every goddamn second of that movie. Like, when it was over, I handed my tablet to George. I go, watch this. He didn't, because I downloaded it for him and put it on his SD card. It was amazing.
I've started to question your movie taste.
So it was a documentary about chimpanzees.
Okay.
And it followed...
Didn't we already do this? It was called Dunstan Checks In. I'm sorry, Curious George?
Yes. So essentially, this is Curious George, and you just get to observe Curious George instead of read it. So
this is the prequel to Planet of the Apes.
Yes, this is where Caesar came to be.
Okay.
So the whole... it's narrated by Tim Allen.
I'm running out of movies about monkeys, so I don't know.
There's 12 monkeys. You get 12 more references to go.
Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young. Okay. It's narrated by Tim Allen.
Okay.
And it follows the birth of this young chimp named Oscar. Obviously, they name all the chimps.
Right. Yeah.
And they fucking totally Bambied it because his mom died.
Oh, spoiler alert.
And it's real. This is real life documentary. Like, they don't...
Oh.
This is real.
Oh.
So what had happened was there's this 2 tribes of chimps. And one tribe was trying to take over this other tribe. And they did a raid at night. So the chimps got separated. Well,
so it was like guerrilla warfare? Thank you.
I love it. I can see my wife cracking up right now at that. She loves puns. Anyways, so these one chimps infiltrate the other one and they attack at night. As it turns out, did you know chimps sleep in the trees?
Sure, it makes sense.
So I learned so much about how chimps fucking live from this chimpanzee Disneynature movie. So like they take the small branches and they tie them, and then they take the shrubs and like put like leaves and stuff to make bedding, and they sleep on those. So the mom was attacked, and apparently they don't sleep on the ground because jaguars will kill your ass.
Okay.
So guess who got killed by a jaguar?
Oh, the mother?
Mama.
Ah.
And then little baby Oscar was...
She got jagged?
Nope.
No. No. It was...
You were like Icarus. You were right there at the sun. But no, you had to go just a little bit farther. So then nobody would take over Oscar. Like none of the other chimps. So he was like losing weight, starting to get malnourished, and starting to get sick. Until literally the leader, the male who ignores everyone else because he's in charge, takes him under his wing, which is unprecedented. Never happened before.
Okay.
So it was a big what to do. So it's just 2 hours long of watching like how then he like takes him over and like teaches him and starts feeding him and starts nourishing him again. And then how the tribe of chimps notice that he's not spending time with Oscar and not leading them. So they're considered like, then they start pushing for like supremacy, and then he shoves them back. Like it was phenomenal.
Nice.
Loved it.
Was this based on a book? Maybe a Jungle Book?
Nope.
Nope. Damn.
Nope. You're done. You're cut off,
right.
Baloo.
All right.
Yeah. Anyways, I learned that, I did not know this, chimps eat monkeys.
Oh.
They hunt and eat monkeys.
What?
Yeah, right? They eat nuts, and they crack the nuts by using tools, which is super awesome watching them. So they use tools to eat the nuts. They eat figs and like other fruit stuff, but they eat meat. They hunt monkeys.
Oh.
Right?
That's creepy.
Watching it was even creepier. Because they show the hunt and they show the eating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right?
Okay. All right.
So there was a lot of informative going on.
Yeah.
There's other Disneynature movies I'm going to have to check out now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in.
Nice. For like Free Willy? Was that a Disney movie? I don't even know if that was a Disney movie.
Is that not a documentary? Or are you just pissing all over my point?
No, it was a documentary, wasn't
Free
it?
Willy was not a documentary.
The whale ended up getting out of the cage and then went to SeaWorld or something. I don't know.
That was not a documentary. That was as much of a documentary as Air Bud.
Wait, that's not real either?
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched the Cavaliers this season, it's pretty legitimate. Speaking of movies, we're going to watch 2 tomorrow.
We are.
Jay, tell them what we're going to do.
And then I'm going to watch the same movie again the next day.
Yeah, me too.
With you. Yeah.
What?
Didn't we say... Maybe we're not doing that. I don't know.
Or you want to come Friday?
I thought the 4 of us were going to go Friday.
No, it's going to be like the 8 of us.
Well, whatever.
Because Matt and his wife are coming and Joe are coming. Yeah, we're in. You'll be part of that discussion too.
Cool. So we are watching Avengers 2.
We are.
Preceded by Avengers 1.
Correct. We're watching the double feature. Oh, you know what? When we're done with this, we better buy your ticket for that.
Yes, we should.
Word. So yeah, we are watching Avengers at 4 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll be watching Avengers 2.
We decided not to go for the full 13-picture deal starting tonight.
Actually starting in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So in
Because
10...
that's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's no way I'm watching them all in one big sitting. But totally watching them, 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, 2 I can do.
Word. So yeah, that brings us to the highlight of our discussion.
More beer?
No, this beer is not a highlight of this
I
discussion.
said more beer, as in
do you want me to just go get another
Yeah, we
one?
might as well just bring them all out. And
Just start going to town?
Yeah. No. So this is the Meta Show. This is the comics. Before we get into what we bought for today, what did you buy when you were in Chicago?
Oh.
Because that's a story worth telling.
So, for any of you who follow comic book news, something came out that shook my X-Men love. And as you know, I love the X-Men.
Absolutely.
Okay. As we've discussed before, all new X-Men from the past, the original 5 young kids are now in the present, blah, 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 blah. It's going to end soon with Secret Wars. And how do they end it? On a high note? No. No, they ended it on a low, stupid, fucking pandering note. So, young Iceman comes out as gay.
Gay.
Okay, so let me get this straight. A character who's been in the books since the 70s?
He's one of the original 5.
60s.
1963, September 63.
Thank you. Since the 60s, we all know Jay's better with dates than I am. It's never been disputed. He comes out saying he's gay. And then when Jean goes, well, why isn't current Iceman gay? He says, well, maybe he repressed it because being a mutant and being gay was just too much for him to handle. So we have that to look forward to. Now, that super pissed me off. I have nothing against homosexuality. I have against bullshit fucking pandering. If you want a gay X-Men, make a new X-Men character.
Right.
Don't just take someone and be like, oh, as it turns out, he actually is gay, but he just repressed the gay.
Yeah.
Which, to my point, means it's a choice.
Okay.
Because did not he choose not to be gay for the past 40, 50 years?
Chose not to express his homosexuality, if you believe that that's really what the character's been. But there goes the
Lucius Lyon and now the X-Men have both told me you can choose to be gay.
Yes, I believe Lucius Lyon about everything.
Word, he's based off the Jehovah.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't. Okay, you finished it. So you heard like his actual name, and like,
yes.
Oh, that's dumb. But my problem is there goes 50 years of comics history. Because look at all of the significant relationships that Iceman's been in.
Sure.
And you're saying that all of them he was just playing along.
Just playing along. No. Just playing for the crowd.
Bullshit.
I agree. Super bullshit.
I mean, we already have North Star. Can't we just leave it at that?
We have more than North Star.
Quota filled.
Right? You have the one.
He had a big wedding. It was a big thing.
It was a big what to do.
I don't know if he's even still alive. I don't.
Yeah, no, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still around.
Are they still married?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember his husband got attacked right after the wedding, so I couldn't remember what happened with that.
I have so many inappropriate jokes to make. I don't know how many gay listeners or watchers we have. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So I got super upset with this. I'm like, oh, God damn it. It's just pandering. Like, it didn't fit in the story whatsoever. Like, if they were building for the past 28 issues to this or something, no. Right. It was like just out of left field. Oh, and I'm gay. Sorry, series over. Walk away.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? That is not the drop the mic moment.
No.
So I texted you, and I'm like, bullshit. So you're like, well, there's indies. And
there's
I say,
lots of great indies out there.
Jay fucking loves indies.
I do.
And what is Jay's favorite indie? Invincible.
There it is.
I read the first trade, and I was meh on it. So I was at C2E2, and there was this huge, amazing booth, which was sick. Let me tell you now. You know our upright gator cases?
Yeah.
Consider them too wide.
Okay.
And they actually broke in half and were comic shelves.
Nice.
It was, so watching them like pack up, literally just fold the gator cases in half, and it locked everything in place, and boom, done.
I just need to get one of those for home.
Yeah, I need one of those for home. Anyways, all trade paperbacks, 50% off.
Okay.
No matter what it was, 50% off. So I'm like, oh, I'll go get a couple Invincibles. So I'm looking at it. I'm all like, so, you know, it's a Comic-Con. You negotiate.
Yeah.
Where do you guys want to meet me on this? And they're like, I'm like, all right, well, I'll get the first 6 for like $30. And I did, and then George wanted to go take a look. I'm like, oh, sure, let's go. And they just had a shit ton of Invincible. I'm like, I just bought some. Like, where are we going to go on this? So I ended up with the first 17 trades of Invincible and the 3 side stories.
Oh, you did get the side stories.
I got the
Adam Eve,
and Rex, and then the Invincible Universe. The 2 trades of Invincible Universe.
Yeah. Which was, but
I don't like it.
If you're gonna have it, you might as well have it.
And I got it all for $100.
Yeah.
So I now have this freaking stack of Invincibles that's coming back on my palette.
Nice.
And Jay had lent me the first 50 digitally.
Yeah,
and he's like, so did you read them? I'm like, nope. I'm fucking blind faith in it here, brother.
Because
blind faith
my
in
last recommendation turned out well.
I love Alex and Ada.
There it is.
So I blind faith at $100, 19 trades of Invincible.
Okay. So that was your big.
That was
your big purchase. So what I did.
Well, actually, no, my big purchase I guess would be those.
Well.
Yeah.
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 Before we left to Celebration, I was like, I need some stuff to read on the plane.
Yes.
Because the stuff that we left on a Wednesday, so I had whatever came out that day, but I'm like, that's going to last me like a half hour.
Yep.
I need something more.
Not much.
Dynamite Entertainment.
Please say it right.
Dynamite Entertainment.
No.
Dynamite.
Thank you.
Is a publisher that I don't really read a lot of stuff from because it tends to be a lot of adaptations.
You and 90% of comic book purchasers.
Ew. And a lot of the stuff that I've read, the IP adaptations I've read, have not been great.
Like this beer. Wow.
There you go.
All right, I'm done with sass.
So, through Comixology, Dynamite put out 2 bundles. They put them up, like, the Tuesday before we left, something like that. One was, like, 60 comics for free. And the other was, like, another 128 for $6. So, like, 180 comics for $6.
That's a win.
I might as well.
You'd be silly not to.
Yeah. And it was all kinds of weird stuff. Like, there's a couple different versions of the Green Hornets in there. There's some Red Sonja in there. There's Legendary. Did I tell you about that one?
No.
So it's Legendary, and I think it features, like, Red Sonja or something like that. But it's Derry, D-E-R-R-Y.
No.
Like Legendary ass.
Ugh.
Yeah, I haven't got to that one yet, so I don't know what that's like. But, so I started reading through some of them, and some of them were really, really good. So I read through the first, like, 12 issues of Mark Waid's Green Hornet. Really good.
Okay.
I'm actually considering purchasing the last 7 issues of it.
Mark Waid, I love his work.
Right. I read the first issue of a book called Ex-Con, which is really good. And then I'm reading through the adaptation of Robert Jordan's A Wheel of Time.
Okay.
Which I had never heard of that book before. It's a fantasy novel. There's 14 books in the series. And this is the first, like, 3 or 4 of them adapted into comic form.
Dude, my buddy Neil is crazy obsessed with that series.
Yeah. It's super good. So I'm actually really looking forward to checking out some of their other stuff. But the Robert Jordan thing, it's 35 issues. And I'm on like 18.
Did you get all 35 of them?
They were all free.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think the bundle's still up through the end of the month. So you guys have like 2 more days.
Is that for the free ones and the $6 ones? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think they're still up there till the end of April. So if so, I recommend spending the $6, even if you only get like a third of them that you like. For $6, that's good.
This isn't going to go up till like Friday, the 1st.
It could go up tonight if I really wanted to.
Did you hear that, guys? You're going to get this Friday the 1st.
All right. So as far as current comics, what do you have?
Current comics. This was a light Convergence week because there's only 4 of them. Convergence Detective Comics, Convergence Action Comics, Convergence, which is already halfway over.
Yeah.
Like we're already half. Justice League 40, X-Men, which they need to end that title. No one knows what to do with that shit. Superior Iron Man, they are ending that title. Daredevil, New Avengers, Inhuman, Avengers, Princess Leia, and the book I will be talking about. Actually, maybe the book we'll both be talking about, possibly.
Yeah, I have another one I want to talk about too, but yeah, we'll talk about that one.
Alex and Ada.
Okay. For me, I also have Alex and Ada, and I also have Batman 40, and I have Invincible because I buy it in single issues.
You do?
It is up to issue
119.
119.
Not even looking.
And then as far as my digitals for the week, I also got Convergence main title. I didn't get any of the subtitles or the tie-ins.
Ancillary.
Yeah. And then I got Hit 1957, issue 2. I got Red 1, issue 2. And I got They're Not Like Us. I think we're up to like 4 or 5.
I think They're Not Like Us only at 3.
No, it is at 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not fantastic.
Neither is some of the... some of the books I've decided to...
Oh, yeah, what are you dropping?
So, last night, I read... Sorry. I had to go through all the events in my head.
Oh, sorry. I also got Scarlet Couture, which I might talk about.
So, I walk in the comic store.
Okay.
After reading Spider-Man and the X-Men, I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
And he's all like, just buy this one. I go, no, I'm done. He goes, it's the last issue. I'm like, oh, well. Problem solved.
There you go.
Alex and Ada. Nothing happened in this issue, and everything happened in this issue, all at the same time.
Like every issue.
So there's only one left in this series. 15 is it. So we got 3 weeks left until Alex and Ada is no longer in our lives.
And I said that what happens at the end of this issue should have happened next issue.
I don't agree, but I don't disagree. We both discussed what was going to happen, how this book was going to end.
Yes, we knew how it was going to end.
We knew how it was going to end. So this issue starts with Alex and Ada on the run. And they are running from the police because they have been outed as she is being sentient as him is helping her. And they go on their first actual date. And she spends money for the first time. And they talk about it's the first time they talked about their future together.
Right.
And what she wants and what he wants and where they're going in life. They get pulled over. They get found out. They go to the beach. They go to run away. And then what happens?
She gets motherfucking shot.
She gets shot, son.
They were running on a beach in South Central, apparently.
I did not know Compton had such nice beaches.
Right, yeah.
But she got shot. And the officer is exclaiming, who told you to fire that shot? Blah, 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 blah. So Ada dies at the end, and Alex gets apprehended. And that is the final page, and it says, to be concluded.
Yeah.
Now, you think Ada should be killed in the next issue.
So here's where I think this should have gone. They are en route to Canada. They decide they're going to escape to Canada.
Because it's closer than Mexico.
Right. By about a third. I think this issue should have ended with them maybe getting close to the Canadian border or something like that. Next issue opens up with them getting pulled over and her getting shot. So I don't think she should have got shot in this issue.
I, being the romantic apparently, am hoping for still a happy ending.
Not going to happen.
It's possible. I agree it's probably not going to happen. But here's the deal. They have the prime intelligence, right?
Right.
Ada, and we already know you can upload your intelligence to things. How is not to say that Ada did not upload her intelligence to the prime, so her consciousness will always live with Alex?
I don't like it.
What's not to like?
The whole thing was that he took this android and turned it into a person.
Yes.
If all she is living in the cloud, she's no longer a person.
So what? He's going to make another Ada? Or you think there's going to be no more Ada?
No more Ada.
So is the next issue just going to be called Alex?
Well, no. It's still going to be Alex and Ada. But it's probably just going to be him in a jail cell. And then at the end, he's going to be
an activist for android rights.
Exactly. And I'm like, that's not how the last issue should be. Maybe the end of the last issue, sure. But I think you should have more conflict in that last issue.
So do you think... So let me ask you this. What if this was the last issue? What if this was how the series...
If this was how it ended, I would be perfectly okay with it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Interesting. I would need closure.
I wouldn't. I think sometimes things are better without closure.
You do not have the dating record I have.
It's a fair point.
As it turns out, all they need is closure. That's not true. All they need is one last time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, buddy. What'd you read?
All right. So real quick, I'm going to touch on Scarlet Couture, which I had never heard of this book. It's the first issue, so obviously I've never heard of it. It's by Titan Comics.
Titan Comics.
I don't know if you're familiar with Titan Comics.
I'm not.
They're a comic publisher out of Britain. They do the Doctor Who comics. They own the rights for the Doctor Who comics.
Okay, I'm a little less intrigued right now.
Okay, so the whole concept behind this is Scarlet Couture is a undercover CIA agent who poses as head of security for her mother's modeling agency.
Okay.
So this story is about a couple models that get kidnapped, and she goes in to get them back.
Okay.
Kind of interesting concept. The big villain at the end ends up being her brother.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, it's just interesting because, like I said, I've never read anything from Titan before, so I was kind of curious. It's kind of in that espionage vibe that I kind of dig. But the one that I want to talk about, because it threw me for a loop, is Red 1, number 2. So you read issue number 1.
Sure did.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Fantastic. Russian girl ends up being a spy, goes undercover in the U.S. as a superhero called Red 1.
Yes.
So I was surprised at how big of an issue the first issue was.
40-some pages.
40-some pages. And coming down to about 30-some-odd pages of actual story and then some back matter or whatever. So I opened this one up. It's a 39-page comic, a bunch of back matter. So I'm like, oh, maybe this is going to be oversized. That's kind of cool. Whatever. I've seen that before. I get to the end of it, and it says, and that ends the book.
Boom. 2 issues.
They explain that they're doing this in the European... sorry, there's
a lot of ads for all their other books.
So this is the last page you see. Red 1, Undercover, from Image Comics in 2016. And you're like, what the hell? You flip to the next page, and they talk about they're doing this in the European publishing format, which is they do a book that's bigger than a normal American comic. They do less issues of it, and they print a series every year.
Yep.
So they're saying you got 59 pages of story, which is about the same as 3 American comics.
3 or 4 comics, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
So we're going to come back in a year, and we're going to give you another 2 oversized issues. And then the next year, we'll do another 2 oversized issues. So the story apparently is already written for the next one. And the Dodsons are already working on the art, or they're going to start working on the art in June.
And I assume that's probably what's taking them so long, because their son has not written very much.
No.
But the artwork, they do everything under the sun. In fact, they do Leia right there.
Yeah. And they actually made reference to that in here, too.
I'll see.
So, actually, Terry will start drawing in June once he wraps up his Princess Leia miniseries now out from Marvel Comics. So, this is a fantastic comic. I'm a little disappointed that I'm only getting 2 issues right now. I'm going to have to remember next year. I should probably look out for that.
Yep.
But for the 2 issues that we had, it was really good. This issue, she tracks down the bad guy that she went undercover to find, and she takes him out, and now she's like this super popular American superhero.
Man, I haven't read it.
Yeah.
My comic store got them in damage, so I won't get them until next week.
Yeah, my digital copy is real good.
I don't know,
no
man.
bent corners.
It looks like that spine broke a bit.
So that's the comic I have. Go find the 2 issues. It's real simple. You'll get a great story out of it.
Get it digitally. Because it's 2 issues, digital or print.
Yeah.
Like that's not a huge what to do.
No.
I'd say get it in trade, but
there's not going to be a trade.
They might.
They are going to do. Actually, I take that back. What they're going to do is deluxe 80-page European-sized hardcover that'll be out in summer.
See, there you go.
It's going to be a 9 by 12 inch, so it's a little bit bigger than what we're used to. But they're going to have all this back matter in here. So this is a preview of some of like the art that's going to be in the back matter.
And it's European, so you know it's fancy, guys.
Right. You can be all like Euro trash reading your comics.
The American version comes with Bud Light.
It's so terrible.
Boom. I know.
You get like a Raquel or something.
Speaking of terrible beer, Alaskan Brewing Company.
Really?
Oh.
Which one?
I had their new IPA.
Okay, well.
And it was horrible.
So,
and then I had the Alaskan Amber on my flight, and we all drank it, and we all agreed it tasted like Budweiser.
Really?
Just fucking straight up Budweiser.
Weird.
It was bad.
So you know I'm a huge fan of porters.
I do.
Local brewery Scuttlebutt makes my absolute favorite porter. Number 2 is the Alaskan Smoked Porter.
I don't know, man. I may have to write off that
I'm hoping they didn't change that recipe.
We'll see.
All right.
That's it for us.
That is it for us.
We'll be back next week to a regular schedule. We'll be in town for a little bit. No shows for coming up for a little bit.
All right.
So we'll be around for a little while.
Cool. See you guys next time.
Bye.